is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. In today's video, I wanted to put together a build around the new named AR, First Bloom. This new AR has been getting a lot of buzz and has quickly become a favorite for a lot of agents out there. Now, when I'm making these builds, I like to keep our newer and returning players in mind, so I wanted to balance the damage with survivability. And while we will get some great damage with this build and will be able to easily get you through heroic content, we have some great survivability as well, giving our newer players the confidence to take on this heroic content. So let's take a look at this build. So you can see, starting out immediately with some beautiful survivability, we do have the Liquid Engineer, which is the named Bellstone backpack. Brand set bonuses for our 2 Bellstone pieces gives us plus 1% armor regen and plus 10% armor on kill. Rogue with max armor, crit chance, crit damage with a max crit damage mod. This is the only piece that has some expertise on it, which is 12%. The talent is Perfect Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds a stack of plus 12% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10. In the knee pads, Road, max armor, crit chance, crit damage. And then we do have one piece of the Palisade. This gives us plus 10% armor on kill for the brand set bonus. Road, max armor, crit chance, and crit damage. And we are running 2 pieces of the unit alloys. This is our named chest piece, the Equalizer. The 2 brand set bonuses, it's 5% rate of fire and plus 20% assault rifle damage. This one is Road, max weapon damage, crit chance with a max crit damage mod, and the talent is Perfect Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 24 times. So getting some beautiful damage from this piece. And then our mask is Road, max armor, crit damage, crit chance with a max crit damage mod. And then one of the stars of the show, we are using the holster, the Centurion's Scabbard. This gives us max weapon damage, weapon handling, and critical hit chance. The talent is Counter. Swapping weapons will give the following groups of bonuses one by one in order. 1 plus 20% rate of fire plus 20% weapon damage, and 2 plus 50% magazine size and plus 50% reload speed. So giving our guns some beautiful bonuses. That's why we do have 2 of the First Blooms. That way we're getting those bonuses on the First Bloom, right? So both of these are rolled with 13% expertise, because that is the most expertise you can get without having to use any exotic components. Rogue with max assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to target out of cover. And the talent is Blossom Harvest, amplifies weapon damage by 3.3% for each 10% combined armor and health the enemy has remaining. So basically this is giving us some insane burst damage, especially when you're talking about those heavies. So yeah, again, these 2 goes perfectly with our holster and its bonuses. So we can take a look at the stats for these guns. We are at 56% crit chance, 141% crit damage. And if we want to take a look at that armor, we are sitting at a true 1.5 million armor build with 1,545,000. In the specialization we are using, giving us even more survivability. Killing enemies grant 10% armor. So with this and our 2 Bellstone and 1 Palisade piece, every time we take an enemy out, not only are we getting the bonus armor from our Liquid Engineer, but we're getting 30% armor on kill. Every 3rd reload is 50% faster. Armor kits repair 100% armor and grant 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. The Banshee Pulse, which we are using, and I didn't go over the skills. So I got to go back and go over the skills after I go over this. So yeah, the Banshee Pulse is 2 mods. Then we have generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. Party members recover 5%. 10% weapon handling while not moving, need to be motionless for 1 second. 50% pulse resistance and rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. And as always, just make sure the gun you are using is equipped on your specialization so you're getting that extra 15% increased damage. Alright, like I said, let's go ahead and go over the skills. We are using the Banshee Pulse. You can see the Banshee launches a forward arc of pulse energy that disorients enemies caught in the wave, and it can penetrate cover. The expertise is at 30%, and it does have the 15% radius mod and 15% effect duration mod we get from the specialization. Then we do have the striker drone. This is out there to distract the enemies, take some of the heat off of us. This is at 30% expertise as well. The mods plus 7.2% duration, 9.7% health, and 5% damage. So that is the build, my friends. Great damage, great survivability, and hopefully gives our new and returning players some confidence to take on this heroic content, as I know there are still a lot of you out there still struggling to get through that content. As always, these builds are just templates for you guys to tweak to however you see fit that goes perfectly with your own personal playstyle. And if you do, we would love to hear that in the comments, giving other agents out there even more ideas of how to put this together, because as we know, and I have preached on this channel, we are just here to help our fellow agents out in a toxic-free environment. So if anyone has any questions about anything, please do not hesitate to ask them. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope everyone is doing good and staying safe out there. Got some gameplay coming up, so stay tuned for that. And as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
is all clear.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the Memorial into a base. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. We've got to find a way to close up that tunnel. According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Fuck you! You slapped yourself in the middle. I'm gonna show you right down here.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated a stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.